Hey guys, this is Mitch Novi, the lead technical trainer in the Americas region for HP 3D. What I wanted to do today was give you an example of a cleaning and maintenance cart that can be utilized, especially for higher volume production customers when you're going from machine to do the cleaning and maintenance. Now, one of the big things that's important, and you've probably heard me preach about it and maybe other technical trainers, is that the cleaning and maintenance on these machines is critical to ensure high uptime of the machines as well as high part quality coming off of the machines. So what I wanted to do was show you just an example. There's a lot of different iterations that could be utilized when producing a cleaning and maintenance cart. So this is just one example that can be utilized. There's a lot of different things that could be added to it. There's maybe lower volume production customers that might not need everything that's associated with it. Nonetheless, what I wanted to do was show you some of the different items that I have in our cart. Starting at the bottom here, if we open up the doors, you'll notice down here that we have a few different things that might be familiar to you. You'll notice that we have shop towels. We also have the nitro gloves that come in handy, especially when handling the recoater and cleaning some of the glass type surfaces of the machine. You'll also notice safety goggles for the cleaning and maintenance or unpacking parts at the processing station. You'll notice I have a couple different print head covers down here. In case you need to remove one of the print heads from the carriage, make sure you're capping it so it doesn't dry out. You'll also notice I do have a little bit of simple green in here, that can be utilized as well for cleaning some of the different surfaces. And of course we also have our very important N95 face masks for doing the cleaning and maintenance, as well as the unpacking in the processing station. So those are some of the very basic items that you might see when running through the cleaning and maintenance operations on the printer and processing station. Up here at the top, you're going to notice that we also have a few other items that are important to have. Some of these items are for calibrating as well. Some of these items might be for the cleaning and maintenance as well. So if you look, we have our fusing lamp and top glass scrapers that are important to have. We also have the printable 4200 tools that are utilized for replacing fusing lamps on the 4200 series, and of course the feeder vane calibration tools that are used for the 5200 series build unit feeder vanes. We also have a magnetic bowl in case you need to take out screws. Speaking of which, we also have Torx bits as well as an interchangeable screwdriver that allows us to get to different components for the cleaning and maintenance activities. Maybe you have to disassemble the recoater to do maintenance on the recoater. That could be a good example of needing Torx bit screwdriver. We also have a nice little flashlight. This one needs new batteries. This is a good example of something that maybe you can look for that haze that might be on the fusing lamp glass or even top heating lamp glass to ensure that it's clean. You might have to scrape it off, but that little bit of white residue that sometimes isn't easy to see, it's good to have a nice little flashlight associated with that as well. Lint-free cloths, important, and a whole stack of pre-cut, because I do my homework, pre-cut A3 paper for running through printhead alignment, status plot, you name it. Some other pieces of important cleaning and maintenance utilities that are on this cart. If you spin it around here, you'll notice that I do have IPA solution. This is important to utilize, as well as some distilled water. All right, distilled or DI water. This can be utilized, of course, for cleaning your capping station. All right. The reason I like to use it on a rubber surface is so we don't disrupt the rubber texture, of course, for the capping station. So we have two different possible bottles here that we can utilize, and you might have already seen it, but I also like to mount onto my cleaning and maintenance cart here a couple important infographics that have been generated over the last couple of years. This is our cleaning and maintenance chart that can be utilized. You'll notice it has the what, why, how, and when for all the cleaning and maintenance associated with the printer. This is important because it can be utilized for remembering some of the different cleaning and maintenance tasks as well as laminated as well. So it can be used with maybe a dry erase marker. It can be used to mark off all the different cleaning and maintenance tasks associated with the printer hardware. And if we spin it around, it's going to get a little bit more impressive. Here's a newer infographic. It might be hard to see in the video, but this is all of the different printer utilities. So if you clean out those top enclosure filters on the printer, you can't forget that it's important to do a cooling system calibration. All right, we want to make sure that the airflow is going through our printer as far as ventilation from the print zone, that the heat is being extracted properly. So that is something else that's important. If you forget why you run a rubber blade height adjustment, that information's right here as well. So all the different printer utilities associated with cleaning, maintenance, and uptime of the printers and hardware, it's found right here as well. So it's just an example of another reminder. So again, just to sort of summarize, this cleaning and maintenance cart can be utilized to really easily get access to all the different printers if you're a higher volume production customer. So having something like this that you can easily maneuver around your production studio can be extremely valuable at saving time in your workflow. Thanks for watching.